Hey, I'm Todd. Thanks for watching my video and do all that good YouTube stuff. Share it, like it, hit the notification bell, thumbs up, subscribe, all the things that you do. Thanks for taking the time to watch my video and saving some money perhaps. I also invite you to check out the links in the description for some long-term savings with the stock market and checking out the links for either E-Trade or M1 where you can save and trade fractional stocks, or Webull, which is usually giving away a couple free stocks for just depositing $100. So I strongly invite you to invest in your future and check them out. Thanks, and let's get to the video. 2009 Subaru Outback CV axle replacement on the driver's side. It's a manual transmission, I believe. Jack up the vehicle, got some good metal here, got a pinch weld here, so jack it up, use safety stands, protect yourself, and we'll get this out of here. Take the lug nuts off, break them loose a turn or two, 19mm lug nuts, everything is left to loosen, right to tighten. Break them loose a turn or two, then jack the vehicle up. Again, use safety stands, protect yourself, then take the tire off the rest of the way. We'll take this nut off here. I'm going to be using a 1 1/4 socket. Fits real nice. I'm sure it's metric. And also we're going to take this pinch bolt out, probably a 14mm bolt. And we'll drop the lower ball joint out of here and swing this out of the way. So this was staked a little bit, but the impact will just rip it right off anyway. Sometimes you can get a screwdriver in here and jam it up and force that crimp up a little bit, but you just force it off. You are replacing the CV axle, and hopefully you'll get a new nut as well. Pushes free, that's good. You tap it with a hammer a little bit if it's not moving. It's a little tricky to slide out. You gotta make sure this, of course, stays straight. Maybe we'll push in on this a little bit while we're prying down. Looks like we'll get some gear lube out of here, so we'll need to top it off. Find the fill plug somewhere, and we'll add some fluid because we're losing some. Got some grease on this to help go in better and protect the seal. Kind of filled the groove for this clip with some grease to help center it and make it go in easier, hopefully. We'll just kind of push it in. Just get it as straight as possible so you can turn it so you can feel those splines engaging. I just pounded on here with the end with my hand. Worked out. You might have to tap it with a rubber mallet, but it's in. Didn't get very much fluid out, but maybe we'll put a few ounces of fluid back in the transmission or differential, and we'll be good to go. Let's put it back together. I'm going to go ahead and clean up the ball joint a little bit, got a little rust on it. So we've installed a screwdriver into the vanes of that. It's going to stop on the caliper. Then we can tighten that to 162 foot-pounds and about 37 foot-pounds for the pinch bolt. Then we can stake that, push that down into that groove there. And they say 88.5 foot-pounds for the lug nuts. Put them on as tight as you can in a crisscross pattern and put the vehicle down so the tire's touching the ground and doesn't spin. You can torque them the rest of the way. And we'll top off the manual transmission fluid. I'm using what's called a blue torque stick. It's gonna get it really close to 80 foot-pounds. Blue is rated for 80. You kind of see the yellow handle down there. I'm going to move this out of the way, just going to be a little easier. 2 8mm or 5/16 or flat blade screwdriver, a little access down to the dipstick. We can check our fluid. We've got 2 lines on here, I'm sure low and full. Not sure if it'll show up on there, but it does say low and full. There's 2 lines on it. So we'll dip it in there and see where we're at. It's right there. It's actually still on the full line, so we wouldn't need to add any fluid. I mean, it would just maybe 2 or 3 teaspoons actually. We could put that much in if we wanted to. But there you go, just dip it in and check it. You can just use a funnel and stick it in there. Long transmission funnel. And 75-90. I'm sure 75-90 or 80-90 will be just fine. Regular gear oil. Top it off. That's replacing your CV axle, 2009 and other model years for Subaru.